And they're still not picking their heroes. They're waiting to see where Axe and Enigma are going to go. Right now, PVISION, everything is pretty much set for them, where they have this DM on Ogre.
And KJ playing the Enigma. And in this game, more of a position 5 here is Yuma. Oh, he's actually going to get first blooded. So DM hits level 2 and they put it to good work.
Yeah, he got God. Wow. Just get the, you know, the timing from DM, pops both his spells, ignite. I mean, what I can see from them in the lane right now that they're doing really well on PVISION is that they don't care about this Enigma. Sure, you've got your little Eidolons, we don't really care. Satanic.
Oh, this would be a big kill. Whisper doesn't have too much mana to work with. His Satanic's going to get the shadow raised off, attempting to work his way to the north. Ducalis coming in from the south. In the meantime, the Berserker's call does hit.
Pen stick.
No procs to come, though, and now a boat from No One who TP's up. A big skewer from Analog. They will eventually get Satanic, so 1 for 2 with the support going down.
1 for 3.
And now Analog X marked back into the fray as No One and company will clean up yet another kill. So they lose Satanic, but double kill for No One, 3 kills overall for PVISION.
That's kind of a big one. I did like the play initially from Heroic, but it matters a lot.
KJ and company trying to apply some pressure to the mid lane, force some sort of rotation. It will force No One and company here, but KJ will be the recipient of this boat.
Bye-bye.
And No One with another kill.
Looking for the torrent.
Yeah,
don't have too many follow-ups.
Skewer.
You know, PVISION want to walk around on the map and get the next stuff done. You know that you did bait the Conquer TP down into the bottom lane, so maybe you could look for a defense up here.
Yep, Satanic gonna get gone on from Whisper. Analog is here as well, uses the RP, Skewer back into the tier 1. He's still pretty healthy though. And that is a Requiem right on top of Analog. He's dead.
That was a cool play. Did a little, they were wild winging him closer onto the hero during the Requiem. I like that. At least both the subs now have their ults available, so we've got the massive snake.
11.5 minutes in. Schofield will be the recipient of this gank attempt. Will be more than an attempt in all likelihood. He will drop. Foul play only delays the inevitable. Whisper in the meantime going to get gone up by 9 class and Satanic. KJ is in the vicinity though.
Careful the black hole.
Does have the black hole. They might just have to use it onto 9 class, although the Malefice.
Dunk him.
And they're going to get the dunk. Whisper.
Well, that's good.
A much needed kill for Heroic, but it feels like they do need a lot more than that. They're down 5K at the moment, and they're going to lose another tower.
Look for something on the map, right? Have someone like linger on the traps or have like 2-3 traps where they overstep. At this point, if you're Heroic, you need an open map and try to bait in PVISION too deep into you.
Yeah, Analog takes a boat and will die as a result. 7K lead, just ballooning out of control for PVISION. High ground attempt number 1.
Yep, they've got the Pike flying in on Satanic as well. There's the Manta with all the creeps.
The root. The Bramble catches the Magnus. Nice hex to prevent the Requiem from coming out. There's the RP from Analog. Remember, this is an Aegis carrying SF right now. There's a call onto 2 heroes from Whisper. He's going to dunk 1. Down goes the Dark Willow, and you can see the Shadow Fiend kind of isolated at the moment. Black Hole will find him. No one is in the vicinity. Goes Yuma. Pops the BKB. They have the damage to take out the Shadow Fiend. And now No One shackled under the cover of these towers. And Yuma and company should have enough damage to take him out as well. Very nice defense here from Heroic. They get 3 and make it more. 4th takes a tumble, and the last remaining member of PVISION rather, is Mr. Ogre Magi, as you called him.
Holy base. That was
dropped.
That
Full
was a good
team wipe.
That was a very nice defense from Heroic. You pump through the Solar Crest, you pump through the Crimson.
There's a Yules as well. On the Dark Willow. DM, he's going to run right into them. Serpent Ward is placed. Satanic with a Requiem from the other side. The BKB is already popped from Yuma. Getting very low is that Shadow Shaman. It's the first to fall is Schofield. Yuma just getting destroyed by Satanic, and Analog looks to be next. He is hitting like a truck. So 3 dead in the blink of an eye, and now PVISION maybe even finding a 4th in KJ. He will burn away.
There is a problem. Anything in Dota that is undispellable, honestly, most of the time is pretty damn OP. You buy this Nullifier, it breaks through a lot. Schofield in his favorite position, in the most outskirts of any place of any map.
Oh boy, uses the horsey, but
hippity hoppity.
PVISION is coming for you.
They're coming. Block him.
Schofield will take a tumble here. Trying to be annoying with the waves is Analog. Attempting to
they're
delete
making
them.
some space.
They still have the siege.
For Whisper, as no one has a very nice neutral item for himself.
Roche's banner will keep it alive as well.
And this is quite annoying for them. Siege wave with the Banneroni.
Yeah, 18 seconds. There's a black hole onto 2. Analog looking for the RP. Will find it onto the same 2 targets, but the Hand of God just keeping them alive. The skewer onto the other side. They get no one and the Aegis. Now Yuma and company looking to finish the job. Shockwave onto Satanic. Nullifier as well. Has Chipper's name in it.
No skill, idiot. You just run at camps and the hell before.
I
It's
run
like a mini Midas. Should it be like that? No.
I think it's fine.
Anyway, back to the smoke.
From Heroic. They find a big target in the Ogre Magi, as you like to call him. That's a free kill.
He dead.
He melts 60 seconds on the deck.
Oh, that's a gem.
Drops as well.
And I think they didn't get that like too long ago. So kind of a nice little swing for Heroic. They strike back with the little horn man.
Roche is up. They scan it out. So Heroic, oh, nice. Nicely done from PVISION. Analog has to use the BKB.
Oh, horny
Gets
toss.
the horn toss. And that's a lot of damage now onto no one. Pops the blade mail. RP is used into another skewer, but Analog dies before the second will come offline. And now the right clicks are just ripping through KJ and the rest of Heroic as well. And PVISION taking advantage of the RP on the other team.
I mean, Kunkka has to be... Why did you have to do that one? Okay, that was a good one. Either way, Kunkka has to be the worst target for you to go on. He's got Rum built in. He got the boat off. He got Divine Favored. And then Satanic also styled on the RP by dodging it.
This might be it. Tier 4 is exposed.
Yep.
They have 2 buybacks on the side of Heroic. Still the black hole,
They're
the second
holding
one
it for
to
next
work
game.
with. They might have to. 50 seconds and 40 respectively on 2 cores for
Cliff.
Heroic. And yeah, that's just going to be it.
Or is it?
In the end,
No, black
KJ
hole.
goes for the black hole as Ducalis pathetically hitting the Ancient with the Chen. They get the kills though, they get the win. So game 1 to PVISION.
Damn. They kind of had the lead, I mean, all the way around. Like, the only thing they're going to talk about is, guys, when you go high ground, don't throw ginormously like that again, because they should be pretty happy.
I did not expect this. I did not expect this one to happen.
Well, the Spectre build is still to go for the Orchid, right? So there is that potential that if you're able to do an Orchid rush, maybe you can get onto the Queen of Pain that way, and you just try and kill her within.
Well, the Doom Darkseer matchup, it can go both ways, but I would consider Doom to have the upper hand. Sure, you can search the guy out of the Doom, because, you know, Heroic picked it into the Doom. Let's see, Schofield.
Yeah, trying to maneuver his way out of the maze. He'll do so. Does take heavy damage as KJ has to pop the Fairy Fire, but he's going to drop one way or the other, and that's First Blood, the way of Satanic, the last person on Earth.
Yeah.
You want to give First Blood to on this Position 1 Doom.
Oh, Whippert.
9 class is going to eventually tick out to Whisper, so it does end up being a 1-for-1, but obviously with the First Blood and all that, PVISION rather.
Yeah. He was going like even in CS. He was out CSing him. And now he has 3 levels, just like he did last game. And I think that Ogre buys a lot of items that Spectre doesn't want to deal with until you have Manta. Like, you need Desolate. Well, Yuma will bleed a lot in this lane.
Oh, he actually hits a Bramble, pops the Wand rather. Does survive as 9 class. He might be the one ticking out as KJ. Well, we'll force out the Shadow Realm, but eventually does go and kill off KJ. So 9 class with the Shadow Realm. Just such a strong ability.
I mean, especially with the innate, like,
yeah,
and them
getting extra regen.
Yeah, and them like buffing it to like what, 150%. Like, he was healing through Cell Midas for the Radiance.
I feel like I don't see any of the other facets either. It's just always the.
You just always take this one. I just think it's better. They need to buff some of the other ones if they want to make them viable.
The issue is, I think trying to balance that is almost impossible. It feels like.
I think it's
if people stop
tough.
taking, it means it's just going to be worse.
Yeah.
Based on the just conceptually. No one.
Oh,
rebound does hit. Disposed to follow into the raise.
That was a good combo.
Nicely done.
They needed really good timing on that one, because of course no one's got the blink. I will say, I overall like the pick a lot against Darkseer. Of course, it's a hero who loves to run away, so you glimpse him back, you cage him up. And even against the Marcy, like, if you take a lot of damage, you're just going to push one of them back with your innate on Disruptor, which is quite handy. Let's see if it may or may not happen.
Yeah, this Scorched Earth is doing quite a bit of work. They're going to try to focus down Ducalis first. They'll do so successfully, but it might be at the cost of Whisper. Gets disposed back into the arms of the enemy he was intending to go on.
Oh, Brambles off the mark.
And Satanic can't pursue any further, but still healthy enough to get away, as no one will finish the job. Although 9 class snatches it from him.
I mean, kind of looked like that initial play could have been quite good for Heroic, like Whisper having the Helm of Iron Will and a little crown to help him with the fight. This is what makes kind of a great team, especially in the early game, when they use the correct amount of heroes in different places at the same time. They're pressuring mid, they're pressuring bottom, and at the same time now they're setting up a play top.
Yep. Whisper gets glimpsed. Sonic Wave, it does clip Whisper. It's enough for the kill as no one
will pay the price.
Looks like it will be a trade, so not exactly what he intended coming in. Does force some TPs though.
Yuma was like, guys, please, go top. I'm gonna get 6. Let's collapse on this lane and make something happen together.
Kinetic Field not doing a whole lot here as Whisper. Oh, they're going to try to use this to their advantage. Satanic does get off the Doom, and TPs are coming to assist. He's going to pop the Lotus at the last moment. Satanic is going to live, just barely.
That's a lot of TPs, though.
Schofield on the run. Bucalis. They do have some vision, but I'm not sure if they have the damage. Nice rebound from every angle.
Uh-oh, he's burning out. See ya.
He does end up ticking out eventually, but still, did cost PVISION quite a bit in terms of rotation.
Yeah, they used all their TPs, even no one. He canceled his own King Jungles. Bye-bye.
But they will end up getting both supports here on the PVISION side. I mean, 2K lead for them.
Okay, you get
first shadow step of the game. Ducalis will be the recipient into the dagger, and Yuma will be.
Yo, don't underestimate this Iron Shell, my brothers.
True.
I mean, you're not picking this hero to have this type of early game. You want to get some involvement, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who I expect to find kills here or set it up. It's all on Schofield, and he's a +4 Marcy.
Yeah.
So, PVISION are of course quite happy with the state of the game.
Yuma will go down to the Shadow Realm from 9 class. Schofield does a haste, will pop the ult, but the Terrorize gives him a good amount of distance. Definitely in this game, but the position 1 discrepancy is huge at the moment.
Yeah, especially when that's your last pick of the game. So for now, they might lead another kill here on Mr. Schofield.
Yep, Bedlam doing a ton as 9 class and company. Get another one with a tier 1 likely to follow though. Yuma, he gets glimpsed. That is so rough. As the Doom applied to the Darkseer. Nice ult from Analog on the high ground as KJ applying some pressure, pops the egg.
That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Satanic will burn. Was on top of that static storm. Ducalis uses one more glimpse for the road, but
give it to Yuma.
Absolutely, they need this kill on the Spectre very badly. It's going to take a while. This is actually a really, really important kill for him. Is he even going to get it?
He has dagger.
Sonic Wave on the cage in the meantime. Easy kill as Ducalis limping away. Yuma eventually will close the gap, surely, for one last right click. He had to work for that one.
He did. He had to walk like 8 miles.
Goodness gracious.
No, that was a good. And sometimes you have to force it. Like Yuma, he literally shadow stepped on his own. Okay, Yuma changed up his build to go Radiance now, which I honestly don't know if it's good or bad. Because I feel like by the time you get Radiance, you're gonna run into an ogre who has a pipe. So we'll have to see about that one.
No one.
Glimpse back on Whisper.
The glimpse. Static Storm is there for Whisper. And they will be able to deny the tower if they so wish. I feel like PVISION were a little greedy there. They definitely could have gotten the Spectre kill.
They probably kind of wanted both. They are setting up a play bottom on DM. He does have the pipe, but he's quite deep. Can he have reinforcements? They need the rebound into the dispels.
Does hit. Glimpse will help his effort out here, and yeah, the Requiem ends up being wasted, it feels like. But now PVISION trying to turn this around. KJ brambled up, taken out.
It was a cool try, because they kind of needed the dispose into a closer rebound, which didn't happen. 9 class breaks both smokes, unknowingly.
Whisper.
He's baiting Satanic. He should know.
Nice Satanic. He gets disposed, though, and brought into the arms of Analog, so a huge kill for Heroic. Much needed.
Did 9 class see them gating when he broke their smoke or not? Because I feel like Satanic, he fully knew that they were gating, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, he wanted to push his advantage there onto Whisper.
Ooh, no one. Sees that a creep died recently. Yuma is going to be spotted. Sonic Wave. Can't dodge it, and that's a kill. No one on the hunt. Gets the kill he was looking for as Schofield again.
Solo kill?
Man, 9 class is just owning on this Dark Willow.
They've got a really nice ward, like this lane ward that PVISION have up top. So he just spots him, sees him nicely, gets the solo kill of his life. And yeah, Let's see if this network will at some point run away. Dodge the Bramble. Good Bramble.
Very nice. There's no one coming in to finish the kill. He gets it.
He
places out the wall and the
price.
vacuum as no one blinks out. Just barely. As now KJ getting some vision for Yuma to finish the job. Nicely done from Heroic. Trying to turn this back around as the egg is available, but KJ doesn't even need it. They clean up quite nicely for the Heroic side. They lose the Darkseer, but they get some valuable kills on the top of it.
I mean, maybe not just the strength of the hero, but also people just play it really well. They know how to pair it.
Schofield will run into no one. Essence Ring keeping him alive for just a little bit longer, but eventually the Shadow Strike will do its job. Scream of Pain, in fact, will be it. As top lane.
They got to call
Tempted TP, but it's canceled. DM just in time.
Buyback.
It's a buyback for the Marcy as well. They get the Vac wall, but the Requiem, that's the Death Requiem. And Whisper stuck in a horrible position. Pops the BKB. There's the egg. They're going to try to apply all their pressure to it. A nice rebound, stunning out one. Satanic trying to run away now, but the egg pops into the Sun Ray. Down goes Satanic as no one will at least get one kill here in retreat. Now with the egg down, it seems like PVISION want to fight. No one in the cover of smoke. Yuma obviously the biggest target here. Tempted TP, but the glimpse. And this should be a freebie for PVISION. Anytime you can take out that Spectre.
Of course, they did get 9 class, which also it allows them to push back on the map. Whisper's Creep is pushing in top. You've got Yuma controlling bottom. If they find no one, that could be big.
He's
no
already used his blink. And a big Vac wall onto 3 heroes with the dive and the egg to follow. Still the silence onto the Quap. The Orchid runs out, but no one is dead. Egg is traded, though. And Satanic shows up just in time. Schofield stunned up. He's going to get the rebound as Ducalis is burning, but Schofield will likely be the trade. Pops the Glimmer, though. Into the north he goes. Might actually be fine. Satanic continued to pursue.
He's burning.
He's just out of range now. And looks like that'll break the fight up completely. So in the end, a 1 for 3 Heroic. Yes, 4 minutes, of course, on this Aegis, so plenty of time for PVISION to take the fight that they want to.
I mean, he is hunting. Yep, that's a kill.
They find the Ogre. DM, still quite tanky, but it's just a matter of time here. Outnumbered.
Nice try.
Puts his arms up as if he's actually going to have time to go through there. That's a big kill for the Heroic side. And we've seen this before with 9 class being accompanied by no one. Has the vision this time. So support for core. Looks like it's just delay tactics from Heroic.
He can also rebound soon. Like if they're chasing him now because they think he's alone, he's just making more time.
Yeah, and he will.
Joke's on you, kiddos.
Always handy to have a creep tucked away for a rainy day. 9 class getting initiated on by the Spectre. A little haunt away though, as 9 class still taking heavy damage from these illusions. Terrorize onto one, but 9 class dies to Yuma. It'll be a trade for Schofield though.
I mean, this is all during the Aegis.
Yeah, it's almost expired now.
Mr. Satanic.
Yeah, all right. Well, this will be a big kill for the PVISION side. He just absolutely slaps him.
I mean, we haven't really seen how strong he is in this game because Satanic hasn't hit very many people.
True. No one has amplified damage. We'll spot one. Blinks to the other side though.
There's the
haunt to give some good vision. 9 class.
They're getting quite a lot out of it.
Yuma actually jumps right on top. Terrorize is there though. There's the Requiem from Analog onto 2 heroes. Decent amount of damage. Call is back to full HP. 9 class will evaporate as there's a Sonic Wave. And the egg is placed, but the Shadow Fiend dead already. Now they're going to surround the egg and eat it up for breakfast. 2 for 1 at the moment. Schofield harpooned in. Satanic and company win this fight.
They used a lot at the start of the fight. Like, I understand, you know, like you go for the haunt, you show everyone on the map, you get glimmers, Shadow Realm comes out.
And now the lead ballooned in favor of PVISION.
Yeah.
So they can just casually wait for the next Roche.
Yeah, at this point they can. Like when Heroic, okay, bye-bye.
Yep, another Doom.
It's like getting 4 shot.
Whew.
You're just bleeding out, see you later.
Rough. KJ gets spotted as well.
Trouble. He doesn't have dive.
Does have the egg if he wants to try. They're going to try to turn this around onto the Quap. The Static Storm, though, is there to save him. No one will get the Sonic Wave off. Clips 2 as the Glimpse is used. Analog does get off his ult. It's going to heal him a decent amount thanks to that newly picked up Aghanim Scepters. Ducalis Gets dropped by Yuma as the right clicks are just insane from Satanic. And Yuma limping up to the high ground. Satanic, it looks like
Whisper?
no one will get taken out eventually by Whisper. And Satanic with the double kill, the very long arms of the law onto KJ.
Oh yeah, the super tree? Yeah. Oh guys, he's getting 25 by a Dagon or Midas.
Yeah, and that wasn't even enough as Satanic finds a Phoenix, harpoons him before he can go off the map.
He's actually going MKB.
On Satanic?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Sunray.
It's both, exactly.
Is there a butterfly on?
No, it's Sunray and Radiance.
Okay.
As in the game over here, we've got no one who's poking a lot. Whisper.
That was a really
Hex.
fast Requiem as they get the Hex and they have the damage. No one evaporates. Nicely done from Heroic.
Yeah, nicely done from Whisper. He shows up his refresher to refresh his Hex. Otherwise, they do not kill the Mr. No One there. I mean, Whisper has been doing a lot in this game. Like, a lot. 9 class with a Terrorize.
Yes, indeed. Has Curse Crown as well. As a Doom applied, I mean, the break would be pretty nice here,
he needs
I
to
assume.
hit it.
As Analog in the vicinity as well. Satanic continuing to chase. He's going to go all the way down the fountain to get it. He actually kills off Yuma. Oh my goodness. He is just a beast of burden. Little BKB TP. He's fine. Meanwhile, Schofield
is still here.
He's having the fight of his life at the moment. 70 seconds on the deck. There is buyback, but of course the Spectre is the big story. 80 seconds, no way to get back in the game at the moment. I guess that's why I'm at just like the peak level.
True. But then sometimes he plays Elden Ring for 8 months. And then
Yeah, it happens. Analog, ooh, gets clipped by the Terrorize. Bramble's not going to hit, but DM is there with the Hex and the stun lock now. But Yuma coming into play. They know they need to keep him alive. Analog gets off the Requiem. He's going to get healed up now. 9 class is dead. Satanic with a BKB pops the Doom as well. Will run into Analog, and they do eventually get that kill. He does have buyback, though. Well, how is it anonymous?
Because you're not telling me that. I have to like slowly figure it out.
Yeah,
what are you talking about? How's it not anonymous?
It's like a storyline. You just slowly figure it out. There's the Doom initiation from Satanic. My goodness, he is just beating him to a pulp. Attempting to TP out. He's fine. Guess who's not? Mr. Analog. Actually cannot get back in the game. 100 seconds. So just like that, it's a 5 versus 4 for a minute and a half.
Did he have Radiance?
Yep.
I like it. They're kind of all-inning. You need a big move. It's just like game 1. Dream big, brothers. You gotta dream big.
Oh, they get the jump onto no one. He's going to get just destroyed in just a blink. He's donezo. Yuma.
I think he just bought it because it's name. Kind of makes sense.
Probably contractually obligated
lore.
to do that. Yeah.
He's completing the lore.
9 class. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Good ward.
Yuma is doomed, is terrorized, is dead. Does have buyback.
Duma.
Marcy also got buyback here. In fact, all 10.
You have like refreshers on everyone. You've got hexes. Okay,
Satanic
they want to hit the
wants
tower.
to poke the high ground, pops the BKB, doing a considerable amount of damage.
It looks like
Force out the fortification. Roshan banner placed.
That's what this game has gotten to.
No one. Sonic Wave hits 2 heroes. It's a double Sonic Wave. They delete Schofield and the Shadow Fiend as well. They're going to try to force out the buybacks here. Satanic inside that static storm to get the Doom onto the Darkseer. He's going to tick away. Huge kills from PVISION. And Satanic, that was the second BKB. Now he's going to try to retreat. They're going to lose 2 members, though, as they attempt to run away, make it 3. But the buybacks used for basically everybody there from Heroic's side.
Yeah, 2 cores.
Now you just wait this out from the PVISION side. But now, 20 seconds until tier 5s, and Heroic will have a good opportunity to get that. And potentially, I mean, the question is, can they force any buybacks for themselves? Terrorize, 9 class, okay. He is surrounded right now. Whisper is there with the vacuum, and they just casually take him out. I don't know what that was.
I mean, he wanted to kill him.
Okay.
He didn't really manage.
It was the tip. How much would you spend for another slot in your inventory is the real question.
Probably
Schofield.
20K. At some point,
Run into no one, blinks away, Fallen Sky, not going to be activated for it. Whisper gets off the back wall. They're trying to focus on Satanic right now. Pops the BKB. There's a huge Sonic Wave onto 3 heroes. He's using the Satanic to get back to full HP. They get the Spectre, no buyback as the back wall is there, but the Helm of the Undying keeping them alive. And it looks like Heroic. They have a heroic end to this game, but unfortunately it's just not enough. As PVISION still alive with the Helm of the Undying, it seems.
What am I watching?
And that has to be the death of Phoenix.
It's like I'm watching a custom game.
He stayed alive for about, I want to say 25 seconds there. 75.
I mean, that's what it looked like. There's 2 Horns. People are dead, but they're still playing.
Yeah, they just need a Monkey King to really crash the computers
And
here.
a
As
Broodmother.
PVISION looking to take out the buildings. Only 2 buybacks available for Heroic.
Well, so
2 versus 5.
Heroic have to 2v5 this one.
Yep.
Oh, he got caught.
Instant Hex, instant death, vacuum into nothing. That's all they can do for Heroic. GG's called. As PVISION,
They do it.
they do it in a very late game, 64-minute barn burner.
Yeah, they really do. Lots of fighting back and forth, but at least, I mean, they gave me the entertainment of tier 5 items.